All right, let's talk about Creighton, because I think Creighton was a team a lot of us had pegged as a potential national title contender heading into the season. They struggled a little bit early in the year. They lost 12 games throughout the season. They got smacked in the Big East tournament. It didn't look great for them, but now here they are coming off of an 85-76 win over Baylor. Ryan Nembhard went for 30 tonight. Ryan Kalkbrenner went for 32 the other night. It's the first time that different players went for 30 points in the NCAA tournament for the same team in like 25 years. So, T, we'll start with you. What do you make of this Creighton team? How dangerous are they moving forward? And now they draw, is it Princeton? So they have to beat Princeton to get to the Elite Eight. There's worse things in life than having that draw.
Yeah, I haven't beaten Princeton, but I think Kalkbrenner has been the key. And I know mid-season when he was hurt is when they really slipped. And a lot of people have also questioned their depth, their bench play. But if they get – somebody that comes in, not scoring a ton, but just gives them a positive impact on the game, I think that's going to be crucial. But also Kalkbrenner, I mean, if he plays well and he plays like he's, played in the first game, I mean, I'm not sure they can get past Bama, but they can compete with him if he plays that well.
What I will say about Creighton is they have the guards that are fast enough to compete with Alabama. The only problem is Alabama's deeper, and you alluded to it. I think that's the big issue there. But guys, when they're rolling and they're good, I mean, goodness me, you have shooting, you have scoring all over the place. Nembhard was terrific tonight. Went for a 30 ball and pushed the pace, knocked down shots. Kaluma's had his days. He wasn't even needed all that much today. We had some foul trouble and still ends up with 11, 7, 2 and a block. Like, they have so many different guys in that starting five that could have 30. Like, Kalkbrenner's gone for 30. Shireman's had his history of where he's gone for 30. We've seen what Trey Alexander could do last year whenever Nembhard was hurt, and he's turned into their best perimeter defender. He ends up with 17 today, 17, 8, and 5. Like, it's a team that moves the ball. It's a team that shoots it. But like Tyler said, I worry about their depth, especially when they play against somebody like Alabama, because not only is Alabama fast, they're extremely physical. And if Kalkbrenner gets in foul trouble, that's a problem. And they hit their slump earlier in the season whenever he was hurt. If he's in foul trouble, it completely changes their ceiling. So very narrow when it comes to their bench. And then are they going to be able to keep up physically? Because if you don't have, 7 guys, it worries me typically. Look what happened to Carolina last year. They all started getting hurt right on the last weekend.
Yeah. You know what's unbelievable about Kalkbrenner, though? Huh. He does not commit fouls.
But he got 4 today.
Yeah, he had 4. He's had 4 in a game 5 times this season. He's never fouled out of the game in the last 2 years for Creighton. Like, he has this uncanny ability to just kind of go straight up and just wall up. Like, he's very, very good at that. So
he's incredible at 7 feet of being able to maintain his distance and still be close enough to block shots.
Yes, but he'll be tested a little bit, especially when they go to that lineup where they play Clowney at the 5. And who's the kid that had 19 and 15 in the first round? Pringle, right?
Yeah, Nick Pringle.
Yeah, Nick Pringle. So,
golly, I almost had that kid at Division II school. You're not going to believe that.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to recruit him.
Today's episode is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy, the easiest place to play college basketball pick'em, where you can get a little extra sweat during March Madness and win real cash prizes simply by picking player stats in this weekend's games. In pick'em, all you do is predict whether a player will go higher or lower on Underdog's projected totals, whether that's points, rebounds, whatever. For example, if you're like me and you think Zach Edey is going to go nuts in this tournament, pick higher on his points projection, add up to 4 more picks, and if you hit them all, you can win 20 times your money on a single game. Underdog's slick mobile app is easy enough that dummies like Jeff Goodman have even figured it out. So go to UnderdogFantasy.com or download the app and use the code FIELD, FIELD, and Underdog will match your deposit up to $100. Now is the time to get in on the madness. So remember, UnderdogFantasy.com, promo code FIELD.